Outdoorsman's English 4 at Union County High School has been such a great program and project for our kids. It's really helped juniors and seniors to see the relevance in their own learning, and it's allowed me as their teacher to experiment with some innovative practices that I wouldn't have normally tried. What we have noticed through this project and through this program is that students have developed into leaders. They are accepting their own responsibility for their learning and are being challenged to go beyond the status quo. Right here is where we meet 3 or 4 days out of the week. And here is where we have conversations about text and about life. Meeting different people from our community has been a highlight of Outdoorsman's English 4. These guest speakers give our class a new perspective, and for most students, a perspective that they've never even considered before. The following clips are a few of our guest speakers who have given our students a taste of what leadership is like in the real world.
The first and the third lines have 8 syllables, and the second and fourth have 7.
But beautiful, beautiful bird of prey. A lot of times you'll see these birds of prey on power lines, and people actually think that they're songbirds because they're so small. But they stand.
The first thing they're going to do is do what? They're going to shake your hand.
How you
Make sure you shake your hand. You know? Here's what happens. Burn. Guy like this.
Like a
a
pastor?
Like, yeah, like a pastor. Okay, so we're going to try to affect him. And the way we're going to try to affect him is by making all these guys look like they're doing the same thing. Okay? And then we're going to pull the front side. So what it'll look like.
Part of challenging my students to be leaders and to recognize that they are leaders of their own learning is to give them leadership opportunities. And these leadership opportunities allow them to grow and make connections with text in a real life situation. Part of what you're going to see next are some of the leadership projects that we have experienced this year and how they've impacted our students.
I know college ain't for most of y'all, and y'all will all take the ACT, and like, when is that? In like March. So I thought the ACT meant nothing. Like I didn't take it serious at all. And like now that I'm going to college, I looked up the college that I have to go to, what I'm going for, and then like how much it's going to cost me, and all of my stuff is not going to pay me enough. I didn't have enough built up because I didn't take the ACT seriously. And now I'm having to pay out of my pocket for all of it. So I retake the ACT in December to try to help build up what I should have done in March, like y'all are gonna do. So now that I know, like I said, the ACT probably doesn't mean anything. It's just a test that you're gonna have to take. So what I'm telling all of y'all is don't screw up on the ACT. It's not anything to joke about. If you plan on going to college at all, it's not something to joke about. Because I thought it was just a big test that, another test that I had to take. I went in there, just bullet all my answers down, and it meant nothing. But now that I look, and all the money's coming out of my pocket, my parents' pocket, that I'm having to pay for this is cost me, because I'm going to EKU. I'll go 4 years big game board. So it's going to cost, I have to have a 2.5 GPA, which I have, and I have to have a 20 on the ACT, which I didn't get. And I got a 16 on the ACT. It screwed me.